recall a dream, reminiscing over smaller things. Grandma cooking like Paula Deen, it ain't all it seems. Grew up with the starving teens, a growing plant still watering. Let me tell you how I come through with the 1-2 shit like kung fu. Treat a bad she average, I'm a savage. Oh, what you want do? I'm about cash if the route fast, I'ma get that little nigga by any means. Mama complain about my ball mains, but it's all same. Couple wax in my skinny jeans.
But for the first question, which team won the Kawhi Leonard trade? Brian, can you please go first?
Okay. I'm gonna say that the Spurs won the Kawhi Leonard trade. First, we don't know if Kawhi's even going to play for Toronto this year, especially after he threatened to sit out and not play for the Spurs, who I believe were a better team. Second, even though the Raptors got the best player, the Spurs were able to get a good guy, DeRozan, along with a nice young pick. Along with a nice young player. And a pick that could potentially become valuable depending on whether or not Kawhi plays. And then finally, I'm not sure I'm not sure what the Raptors are going to do from here, because if you don't keep Kawhi, then you basically just got fleeced. So to me, I would say the Spurs won that trade.
Well, I feel, first of all, all right. Who won the trade, in my opinion? I gotta say the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors finessed the Spurs. They finessed them. Let me explain. So, DeMar DeRozan, I like to call him DeMar the Builder in the playoffs. DeMar DeRozan, $130 million for DeMar DeRozan? That's a lot of money.
I mean, Bradley Beal making $139.
Exactly. Let's be real. They don't really deserve that much money. They should not be getting that paid. Even though the cap has gone up, they should not be getting paid $130 million. That's ridiculous. But Bradley Beal can shoot a three in today's game. You know, it's predicated on the three-point line and all that and whatever. But DeMar DeRozan, he doesn't show up in the playoffs. In the past 3-4 years, they've gotten bounced out in the second round, first round. You know, they made the conference finals one time, but, you know, that's pretty much their ceiling. I know LeBron James is in the conference, but even though LeBron James is in their conference, he still doesn't show up when you need him most. Like last year, Game 3 of Game 4, he got benched because he wasn't producing. He pretty much quit on his team, and he wasn't playing well, and he wasn't playing no defense. So, in my opinion, DeMar DeRozan is a very good player. DeMar DeRozan is an all-star caliber player. I don't know about in the Western Conference, but he's a very good player. Is he worth $30 to $35 million? Hell no, there's no way he should be getting paid that much. My son Ujiri realized that this team is just not going to work anymore. Even though LeBron has left the Eastern Conference, people forget the Boston Celtics are stacked. They could win the championship this year. They're stacked. They literally made the Eastern Conference Finals without the two best players. And they almost beat LeBron James in 7 games. And they had home court advantage in those games. So, in my opinion, they weren't going to win with DeMar DeRozan anyway. So they had to do something. And my son Ujiri is saying, all right, you know what? We're going to have to rebuild because this team is not going to work in the long run anyway. So we might as well get rid of DeRozan, go all in this year. Hey, Jayla, your mic.
Oh, what's the problem?
Yeah, you kind of loud. I don't know if you eating or not, whatever. I don't know what that shit sound kind of weird.
My bad.
That's all right. But yeah, the Raptors, what my son Ujiri was thinking was, all right, this team is not going to work in the long haul, so we might as well just go for it. Go for it all the way this year. See if we can make the finals, and we'll be happy about it. And then, pretty much, if it doesn't work out in the first half of the season, we could just trade Kawhi for some picks, and then Kyle Lowry on a 2-year deal.
So trade Kawhi to who?
He could trade him to the Clippers or the Lakers
for half a season.
Well, Aaron, That's where I was gonna go.
Yeah, you got a point.
So
there,
I was gonna say, if you're the Raptors and you want, I think the Spurs have won the trade for now, because if Kawhi doesn't play, that Raptors pick becomes very, very, very valuable. But
Kawhi has to play.
He doesn't have to.
There was a thing.
He could play.
I saw on I think it was either Undisputed or it was on the Herd. They said that he has to play or else I forgot what.
Oh yeah,
he'll
going to
play.
Happen. Will he play good?
Yeah, he'll play.
Nah, who knows?
Oh yeah, that's.
Is he going to care? Who knows? Is he going to try to play?
That's different.
No, but if
he has to play though.
What, to get the Supermax or something like?
Just
no.
part
like
of the
he
deal.
Has
like
to
he
play.
has to play at some point.
Or the Raptors can keep his rights, whatever, for another year.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he could just play one game and say I'm gone.
Yeah, because I was going.
Yeah, he could. He could.
Just like he just did last year. Just play like 3 games.
Is Kawhi that petty though?
Yes.
Is Kawhi that petty though?
I think he could be. If he really,
I feel like it's the uncle. I feel like it's the uncle. And his mother controlling the situation.
I think Kawhi just wants to go home and play basketball in LA. Keep real with you.
He wants his brand too. Cares about his brand.
That's what I was going. That's what I was going to go to. I was going to say one. If you didn't bring up the rights thing, you could talk about that shoe deal he has, because he's making a pretty good amount of money there. So if
shoe deal? No, he is not. He's making about $500,000.
I forgot he's a Jordan athlete. He's a Jordan athlete. He's getting paid.
He's
not getting paid that much. That's why he wants to go to LA, because he wants another shoe deal.
Aaron, me and my cousin had
I
to talk about
think
this.
He wants another shoe deal. I don't think that's it.
He's making money with Jordan.
He's making about. Bro, he's not making a whole lot of money from the shoe. All right, you know what? He's going
to end up making more money when he goes to LA, but that's another story for another.
Exactly. It's another. But
basically, I was gonna say, if his uncle is trying to engineer a LeVar Ball like thing, I could see Kawhi just playing a few games and then just sitting out, just to make sure that his stock improves, and then we'll see where they go from there. But I think that the Raptors will end up moving Lowry and Kawhi and try to get a valuable pick so they can go get RJ Barrett out of Duke next year.
Yeah, I feel like RJ. They have, in my opinion, if my son you, Jerry, you got to get picks, bro. Like, I understand. You got Kawhi Leonard. You may go all out and say, all right, let's just see how our team does this year. We don't have DeRozan no more. We got way better players.
The team's not going to go anywhere further or anywhere backwards.
They'll make the playoffs.
Same spot. The same spot.
They can make the conference finals.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You got to beat Philly?
They could beat. Philly didn't really add nobody.
I'm gonna keep real with you, bro. You shouldn't have them being Philly. You should have them beating the Pacers, because the Pacers took the Cavs.
Pacers? Stop it.
The Pacers took the Cavs to 7, and the Cavs swept the Raptors. But I'm
what kind
of
logic is that?
Hold
Why
up.
can't I use that? It's not like one game. It's a 7-game series.
Weren't you the person that said the Cavs had nobody on the team for LeBron?
I mean, yeah, it's LeBron though.
Okay, but he had nobody on the team.
But it's LeBron.
The Raptors are a better team. Kawhi Leonard.
That's how great LeBron is.
Ask LeBron how Kawhi Leonard did on him in 2014, like how he guarded him. It was clamps.
And what year you just say?
And then this is 2014.
What year is it?
Every year Kawhi plays LeBron. What does Kawhi do to him?
Talking about last year? I don't think they played.
It don't matter. In 20, ask LeBron when the Spurs went to Cleveland and Kawhi Leonard was going up against LeBron. Kawhi Leonard dropped 40 on.
What team was Kawhi?
When Kyrie Irving was still on the team and they had Kevin Love on the team.
Why you digging in the archives?
No, Kyrie dropped 50 that game, bro.
I'm talking about 2016-17 season.
Oh, yeah.
The Spurs, when Kawhi was, actually playing and all that
before
stuff.
He got
hurt.
A
year ago. Yeah, before he got hurt. So he went to Cleveland when LeBron had Kyrie and Kevin Love, and he dropped 40 on them and beat him in overtime and hit a clutch shot. So all I'm saying is Kawhi Leonard, man, he can do it with LeBron James. Let's not forget how great Kawhi Leonard is. He can keep up with LeBron James, and he can guard. Well, not necessarily guard him.
Okay, I think you misunderstand what I'm saying. All right.
What are you saying?
The Raptors did not get that much better than where they already were.
Okay.
Right.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I mean,
How
Danny
did
Green's a nice upgrade.
Danny Green's pretty good. OG Anunoby's going to get better. Valanciunas is a pretty good player. Kyle Lowry, he's decent.
Nah, he's done. He's done.
He's done.
I'll be surprised if he finishes. I'll be surprised if he finishes season on the team.
But Aaron, is OG gonna make enough of a jump to where he can match up with where DeRozan is?
Nah.
Oh, no way. But he might get to like 10, 12 points.
Because I know they lost.
And we still don't know if Kawhi is even going to even want to play with the Raptors.
They have a good bench. You got a point. Yes, you got a point. But he has to play with the Raptors because his reputation. His reputation.
Do you think he give a fuck about any of that?
He's trying to get a max.
At this point, do you really think he care about any of that?
I think he does.
If he care about reputation. You see DeMarcus Cousins? You see what he said? He don't care about no goddamn reputation.
And guess what? Then no, he didn't get paid at all.
Because he had an Achilles injury.
If next season, if he cooked and they win a championship, he's getting paid.
All DeMarcus Cousins has to do is have a couple of pretty good games in the playoffs, show that he's came back from the Achilles injury and looks pretty good, and then somebody will be willing to give him money. I don't know who, but somebody will throw money his way.
All right. Well, let me. All right. So I'm gonna just say this: the Raptors will win the trade if number one, they get Kawhi Leonard and they probably trade him and they get like a ton of like first round picks or something or some first round picks.
Nobody is like
nobody's gonna do that.
Nobody's gonna do that.
Nobody's gonna trade for that.
Spurs, the Raptors got rid of a bad contract in DeMar DeRozan, and his game is not pretty much is outdated.
Outdated.
You know what I'm saying? It's 2000. Yes, it's outdated. His game is outdated. Yes. His game is 2005.
He's got to get
2018.
Jalen.
His three isn't that bad. You acting like he
31%.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible.
But Lonzo Ball shoots 31%. Oh, he bricking.
I mean, that's because he's be wide open shooting them.
Oh, stop it. Oh, DeMar DeRozan not wide.
But DeMar DeRozan has some type of driving and mid-range capability. Lonzo don't have that either. That's why it really looks bad. I'm just saying.
But we're just talking about 3-point shooting.
I'm just saying in general. Just because you don't have to shoot a three don't mean you just outdated. But what'd you say?
No, I'm saying his game is outdated.
Because he's more of a mid-range guy.
He's a mid-range, driving to the basket type of guy.
Yeah.
Today, an isolation guy.
At least he's not shooting as bad as Marcus Smart, bro. At the end of the
day. Yeah, like he looking garbage. Like he acting like he I can't even think. Somebody roll bad. Act like he Ben Simmons or something from the three. He ain't that bad.
I'm not saying. Look, DeMar DeRozan is a very good player. He's my 19th best player on my list of my top 25 best players in the NBA right now. But in turn, first of all, you called him a great player. You need to stop it. He's not great. He's very good. He's not great. Let's stop that right there. He's probably the 5th best shooting guard in the NBA right now.
Who's the other 4?
Who's the other 4? Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, Victor Oladipo.
Oh God.
James Harden.
Who else?
Get the fuck out of here.
James Harden. Those are the 4.
Victor Oladipo is better than DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah. Let me ask you this:
God,
if DeRozan was on the Indiana Pacers, would the Indiana Pacers have taken LeBron James to 7 games? Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Yeah, they would.
Would DeRozan have made a bigger impact than Victor Oladipo in those games?
Probably not.
No, because he can't shoot.
No, he's not.
He can't
it's
shoot.
Not that. He's just not.
And he's an isolation
not as much
player.
Of a playmaker as Oladipo, so.
And he's not as good as defender as Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, he's average.
Like DeRozan, he's a good offensive isolation player, but that's it. He has improved in his playmaking a little bit, but that's about it. If you think about it, he's not a very good defender, and he's not a good shooter. So all he can do pretty much is score from the mid-range, drive to the basket, and play make sometimes. That's it. But I got a question for you guys, though.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about this all day yesterday. So, the Lakers, in this situation. Number one, I feel like the Lakers have a lot of options. We can either trade for Kawhi Leonard right now.
That would be retarded.
It would be but like I'm thinking about this because Brian was like, "Hey, y'all need to figure out a way to get rid of that Luol Deng contract," and it had me thinking. I was like, "You know what? You're right." So, what would you do? Because Kawhi Leonard has said, "Hey, I'll play for it don't matter. I'll play for the Lakers. Or I'll play for the Clippers." Like, would you, if the Raptors say, "Hey, I'll just Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard straight up and like a pick or something," would you do that? Or would you wait until the offseason, take a risk, and try to get Kawhi Leonard, and you'll be able to get rid of that Luol Deng contract because you could trade one of them young players.
I'm not. No.
What would you do?
Stop getting rid of our young players because these bad picks from 2 years ago. No, just no.
Well, Aaron,
there's no point in rushing it because he's coming anyway.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh no! Let me not say that. Let me take that back. Paul George has shown me that's not a guarantee. Let me take that back.
He's
exactly.
In Toronto, but let's stop it. But honestly, I would focus on the Deng contract right now. That would be my number one focus. But I would keep a very close eye on the Clippers. If I hear any type of reports, any type of sources, anything like that, then I might start thinking about making a trade. But right now, I'm waiting it out because honestly, Toronto's probably thinking right now we're gonna keep him. We're probably not looking to trade him right now, unless they're talking to the Clippers maybe. But to me, the Clippers don't really have any seriously good picks because I think the Celtics have their pick for next year, so that's already a first rounder you don't have. They got a couple of young guys that they just drafted, but I don't think that the Raptors are just going. Well, the Raptors might want Shea because they're considering getting Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in the draft.
Yeah.
So maybe that would be the only thing that I might be concerned about. But outside of SGA, I can't really see anybody on the Clippers team that the Raptors would want to take back and say that we got a nice valuable piece.
Well, I'm talking about like in terms of like free agency.
Well, I would wait. Because I don't think Kawhi would go back to Toronto unless Toronto was very successful this year.
Well,
so the Spurs won that trade. I'm not gonna lie to you, they really did.
Well, it's hard for me. Getting rid of that DeRozan contract was a big plus for them because DeRozan paying them $35 million, and now you're paying Kyle Lowry like $30+ million. Like Kyle Lowry, you're paying Serge Ibaka a lot of money. And after next season, Kyle Lowry be on a 1-year deal. You could trade him. You could trade Serge Ibaka. So I feel like it will be a smooth rebuild,
I don't know if anybody
in my opinion.
Serge,
well, you got a point there because he is declining. But it is a 1-year deal, though.
Okay.
It is a 1-year deal. So Kyle Lowry, he's going to be on a 1-year deal. So all in all, my son Ujiri, he knows what he's doing. He realizes that the Raptors, at the end of the day, they're not going to win with this team. They're going to be a second round and out. So we might as well just, take a risk, see what happens this year. And, if it doesn't happen in trade deadline, we'll just get some picks. We'll try to get some picks and maybe some young players. And that's smart. But in terms of for the Lakers, that's tough, man, because the Clippers, Jerry West, man, he's the best. He's the best in the business. And Kawhi Leonard says he doesn't care if it's the Lakers or the Clippers. Either or, he'll be fine with. And, Jerry West knows how to pitch players to come to his team because he got Shaq in town. He got a lot of players in town. He drafted Magic, all this stuff, bro. Like, he has a history of excellence that nobody's resume can even come close to.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Jerry West.
I'm talking about Jerry West. And he's with the Clippers. He's with the Clippers. So I'm just looking at that, and I'm just like, man, the perfect storybook ending would be Kawhi Leonard is in the Lakers uniform, and we could trade that Luol Deng contract and sign another player. That's a super team right there. The Lakers could potentially have a super team if everything goes right. If Kawhi,
we got a super team now.
Oh my
come on
goodness!
Now. Stop it. Okay, stop it.
You get two Summer League MVPs, and now all of a sudden you're a super team.
I'm gonna talk about that later.
Wait, all right. I got another scenario. What if the Raptors were like, all right, trade us Brandon Ingram. We'll give you Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Luol Deng contract for Kawhi Leonard, and they say, all right, let's do it. Would you do that?
No,
it depends.
dumb.
It depends on how you value Josh Hart, because I feel like Brandon Ingram would be. That's
ridiculous.
Because I feel like Brandon Ingram would be the guy that's comparable to Kawhi, and if you trade Brandon Ingram, you don't have an abundance of forwards that you have to figure out how to allot playing time. Now with Josh,
Hart, nah. He's gonna be a starting shooting guard.
It depends on how you value Josh. That would be my answer.
Ooh, that's tough because think about this.
Now if they take Ingram straight up with Deng's contract, then that's an easy trade for me.
Bro, if you can trade Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, I love Josh Hart, but if you can trade Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and that Luol Deng contract for Kawhi, and then you keep Kawhi, and you gotta remember Rondo's on a 1-year deal, Lance Stephenson's on a 1-year deal, JaVale McGee's on a 1-year deal. It's a lot of guys on a 1-year deal. You'll have a ton of cap space, so you could sign another max player, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy's not coming.
Why you say that?
Because him and Kyrie going to New York, man.
Oh my gosh, I heard he's more of an LA guy than New York guy.
Unless him, Kawhi, and Kyrie decide they're gonna team up in LA, I don't think it's gonna work.
No, hell no. Well, they gonna go to the Clippers?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Unless they go.
Oh hell no. Nah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Why would they go to New York? Put us in New
because
York.
Kyrie's from New Jersey.
Because Kyrie's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go to New York and do what?
Be the franchise.
And David Fizdale is a pretty good head coach.
Jimmy's gonna.
He's gonna go to New York and do what? He's gonna win a championship.
Build his brand, I guess.
Build a brand.
He wants to be the man.
New York's a pretty good brand, bro.
Yeah. Build a brand.
It's not.
It's only a good brand. It's only a good brand if James Dolan finally sells the team and if they win.
That's true. That is true, actually. But at the end of the day, it's really a slippery slope if you think about it with the Lakers and the Raptors. What you should do, but that Luol Deng contract. If you get rid of that Luol Deng contract, you just get rid of Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart, bro, and you get Kawhi and you can sign him. Extension, and then possibly be able to get maybe a Klay Thompson. I mean, just imagine that. You got LeBron, Lonzo, Klay Thompson, Kawhi, and then you got Kuzma maybe coming off the bench, and then you could sign some more role players like that. I don't know, bro. That sounds very intriguing to me. I don't know about you guys. And then you don't because the risk of waiting is the Clippers. The Clippers have a good chance of getting Kawhi because Kawhi is a different guy.
If Kawhi wants to go to the Clippers, he'll go to the Clippers, and the team will just be terrible, and he can do what he wants over there.
Yep.
Well, you do have a point because we have other options.
Other options. We can just let
options.
Brandon Ingram come in and be I don't know what his ceiling is. Let me think.
KD said that he could be comparable to him.
I mean, Brandon Ingram is already good at driving. His jumper's getting better.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He need to get stronger.
Oh, he's getting stronger. I ain't worried about that.
Bro, did you see him in the summer league when he hugged LeBron? Like, he was still real skinny.
I mean, that's LeBron though.
But Brandon Ingram was still real skinny, bro.
I mean, but compared to LeBron, most people are twigs here.
No, but Brandon Ingram, bro, he still looks like a cinnamon stick, bro. Still built like a cinnamon stick. Come on.
KD's still built like that. So,
Jason, first of all, Jason Tatum, number one, he looks stronger than Brandon Ingram. Like, it's no question.
That's true.
Jason Tatum has a man's body. Like, Brandon Ingram still look like he could play in, like, I don't know, high school or something like that. But, bro, he's built like a. He's skinny.
Not that built. He's not that skinny. Go look at his college highlights. Nah, that's skinny.
Bro, like he built like the skeleton from the Nightmare Before Christmas, like that dude right there. Bro. Like, he's that skinny. Like, it's bad, bro. Like,
but KD still look that skinny, but he's strong though. So,
but
he's got a
KD is 7 feet tall.
And Brandon Ingram's how tall?
and like 6'9", like
He's
6'9".
not.
He's 6'9".
I swear.
He's 6'9".
I swear I saw the picture of them standing next to each other. They was like at the same height.
He's 6'9", bro.
Oh, stop it! He's not. No, he's not that tall. About 6'9".
KD not 7 feet. The heck?
He's standing next to DeMarcus Cousins, who's like 6'11". Kevin Durant was just as tall.
So how tall is Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons is about 6'10", 6'11".
And Brandon Ingram is taller than him, so I don't understand. I'm looking at the
Brandon
picture
Ingram
right
not taller than Ben Simmons.
I'm looking in the picture. Look at what?
There is no way Brandon Ingram.
There is no way.
Inches, bro.
Do you want me to send the picture?
Well, there was rumors after the first year that Brandon did grow.
He was still growing, and this is before the season even started, like 2 years ago when he was still.
Well, I don't know. People be lying about their size
check
and
out
all
that
that, so they can
height.
play. Yeah. By the way, PG and Kawhi Leonard situation is totally different. I'm tired of people comparing the two. It's totally different. Totally different.
Well, it's definitely different because PG actually decided that he was going to play. He wasn't talking about I'm going to sit out.
PG already has a brand, already has a good shoe deal in place. So
Kawhi's got a good shoe deal too.
No, bro. Somebody said he's getting paid $500,000 a year.
He's got to be getting paid more than that.
He's getting paid him more than that.
Or like $5 million per year.
He's probably getting paid more than that.
Like $5 million. No, I am dead serious, bro.
Where'd you get that from?
Dead serious. Like
Bro,
$5
Aaron,
million. Colin Cowherd said he was getting paid what he was getting paid undervalued.
Me and my cousin literally had a conversation about this because we were talking about him sitting out, and he was saying it would be up to the shoe brands because it would be up to Jordan because Jordan's gonna pay him more than San Antonio / Toronto would be. So,
bro, I'm just saying.
I'm going off that.
I'm just saying. I feel like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Like Paul George already has, a shoe deal, has a good amount of money. His shoes people are buying his shoes. He's been in commercials. He's a very vocal person. So it was easier for him to maybe stay in Oklahoma City. But Kawhi, on the other hand, he needs to get a big shoe deal because he's not getting paid as much as he should be as a top 5 player in the NBA, and also he's not vocal. He hasn't been in commercials really. It's just that's just how I look at things. It's totally different. And then also Kawhi Leonard, he doesn't. Paul George had a friendship with Russell Westbrook. They were tight like that. Kawhi Leonard wasn't tight with nobody. So Toronto, I don't see Kyle Lowry being friends with Kawhi Leonard. I don't think Kawhi Leonard wants to be friends with anybody. Plus, it's a first year head coach. That's number one. Now Masai Ujiri is an excellent GM. He's just an excellent GM, bro. I like Masai Ujiri, but besides him, that's the only dude I see really convincing him to stay. Everybody else, I don't know. But
how do you convince him to stay?
You said could he?
Yeah. What could he tell him?
Besides having Drake do a rap and have
we got Drake and it's cold up here and snowing.
The good thing, that and you have the whole support of Canada because Canada ain't got no other team.
But stay in the East for what though?
I mean, it's easier to win in the East than it is in the West. You'll have your own team. You'll have your own team. You'll have your own team.
Okay.
You can still be.
The Spurs are still his team for but I mean.
In
my opinion, that was his team, but
they were.
I'm just saying, you have your own team.
He don't care about none of that. He don't care about none of that. He don't care. He just doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He doesn't care. He wants his brand. He wants his money. He wants his money in his brand. Build his brand because his uncle.
That moolah.
Because before that, I think it's his uncle that's really telling him that.
His uncle saw what LeVar did. He tried to do the same thing for Kawhi, man.
Yeah, pretty much. His uncle is.
But LeVar, he's just great. LeVar just great like that.
Whoa. He's
not great. LeAngelo Ball would be on the team right now.
The reporter that was
all right, you can't make a bomb though.
The reporter from ESPN that was covering him and all that all the time, giving him interviews. He even said he regretted doing it. He said,
Well,
yeah.
of course.
He
Well,
said,
that's his fault.
He said,
Well, of course,
That's his fault.
he
of
said,
course, everybody gonna regret it.
he said, yeah, I don't like what LeVar is doing, taking his sons out of high school and all that stuff. Like, I shouldn't have gave him all that attention. Even Scott Van Pelt was like, why are you giving this man attention like that? Why are you reporting to him? But yeah, like, you know, LeVar is looking real sticky right now. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm him, I would put LaMelo back in school. Jello was too late, but
Yeah, I don't know why he has Jello. I don't know.
He didn't take him out of school.
He did take.
He did take him out of school, and
I was talking about Leandro.
He did. He took him out of school.
You talking about because he stole in China, right? And then he got kicked off the team.
Because he got suspended.
He didn't get kicked off the team.
He got suspended indefinitely.
He would have got suspended, and he could.
That's basically kicked out the team.
He could have.
No. They would have probably suspended him maybe for like 2 months. They would have brought him back like after 2 months. But
because then the other two aren't the other two dudes off suspension though?
Yeah, I think so. And like the thing is, LeVar, you know, his one and done thing, whatever. Like they're trying to get to the league after the first year, so
he should.
That was stupid.
Leangelo should have played at least 3 or 4 years.
LaMelo's gonna be fine.
That was stupid. LaMelo, it depends.
The JBA better be a success if LaMelo's gonna be fine.
He better get on like
since LaMelo not gonna be going to college apparently.
He better play on like a real competitive overseas team, like one of them Spanish teams.
He better go
Barcelona or Real Madrid, something like that. Yeah, something like that. He better play in those leagues if he want to get drafted high.
Lithuania ain't gonna help.
Yeah, Lithuania is not gonna help unless you play on the national team, whatever. You can't play on the JV team. You gotta play on the national team, boy. They're playing against JV people. Like come on now, bro.
I still don't understand why Leangelo's in the JBA and he's not even a high school player.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make no sense, man. Like just let LaMelo go back to school.
Nah,
just
fuck
let
that
him
boy.
go back to school, bro.
Nah,
so he can
fuck
prove.
That boy.
No, go back to school so he can prove himself. Well, Sharif, he's going to college.
I mean,
he is a freshman this year.
And Sharif, he's talent. He got talent.
This man, the other Jalen just said OKC could be the second or third seed. Stop it. He just said, just because of Dennis Schroeder.
We'll see if he go defend himself.
That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, we could wait. I'll wait a little bit longer. I was about to stop the podcast. That is absolutely absurd. First of all, the Lakers are already better than OKC. That's number one. Let's get that out of the way. He just said I just woke up. So what? Get on here to defend yourself right now.
This is crazy.
That's absolutely stupid. Come
Second
on.
or third seed.
Second or third. First of all,
they're not even better than they were last year.
I just want to know what star they pick it up. Like, are they
still have Russell Westbrook on their team?
No, I said what star are they gonna go get? Like, are they gonna trade for Kawhi? Like, what? Like, I need to know.
Who are we talking about?
OKC.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Bro, like, man, this is absolutely stupid, bro. Like, I don't know what he's thinking.
Bro, he fucking up, man. He talking about it's a bold prediction.
A bold prediction? Really? A bold prediction?
This dude is drunk beyond reason.
Come on now, bro. Like, first of all, the Lakers with LeBron James, that's easily 10-15 game improvement. Easily. LeBron James, we're going to win about 15 extra games.
But that's if everybody stays healthy.
We're going to stay healthy.
You'll win 10 extra.
I hope, bro, like, I hope everything goes right. He said I'm Gucci. Man, you scared. He's scared. Bro, like, I hope everything goes right for a team, bro. Like, I hope we get Kawhi. We're able to trade the Luol Deng contract. If we could do that, oh my goodness. Ooh, watch out, NBA. Watch
What
out.
you just say out your mouth?
I said if we can get Kawhi, be able to trade the Luol Deng contract.
Nah, we're not trading Law Dang. Can you just give up on that?
No, but if we can get
You just have to do
Kawhi
like
in the
the
offseason.
Timothy Mozgov trade.
Get
You
Kawhi
just
in the
have to give up.
offseason, and you could trade like one of your young players with Luol Deng, and you can get maybe
You
like,
got to package him.
and maybe you can get a pick or something. Like you never know. And then you
I
can
don't
get
think they
you can
gonna
get
do that.
another, and then you can get another star. You can get another star. You get Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler. You know, you just never know. And then we win in championships, and we beat Boston, and we got the most rings.
Whoa!
We got the most
Whoa!
chips of all time. We got the most chips of all
And
time in Boston.
you talk about my delusion. Okay.
And then we got more chips than Boston finally. Yeah. And then we gonna be now Celtics can't say, oh yeah, we got the most chips all time in your face. Nah, we got the most chips.
Aaron, we're gonna continue to say that, bro.
Oh really?
LeBron might get you one.
No, we getting
Maybe
4.
two.
We're getting 4.
4? Oh,
Four-
okay, you
four-
need to stop.
What, like you mean like four like what, 40 years?
4 playoff appearances. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'm with that, Jalen. I'm with that.
LeBron give us 1 or 2.
Oh, he getting us at least one championship.
I hope Boston.
Like I said,
doesn't
he'll
win
get
this
you
year.
one.
All we gotta do is go to the Steph Curry house and break his ankles again. Just beat his ankles with a
I hope
bat
the
or
Warriors
something.
win this year. I don't want Boston to win.
I'm trying to tell you, Klay. I already told you, Klay. I told you, Klay Thompson gonna be the X factor if Golden State sees the Lakers.
Do the Warriors really have an X factor? Really?
Yes.
Isn't an X factor something you don't really like supposed to know or something like that? Something hidden? Or,
No,
like,
an X factor could be a star player. Like Steph Curry was an X factor a couple of years ago.
I think he was just a factor, not an X factor.
Well, I mean, let's look at Kyrie. Kyrie was an X factor when they came back from down 3-1.
I don't know.
Kyrie was sensational. Kyrie was
an X
sensational.
factor. He was a sensational X factor.
I don't think they had an X factor on that team because
Kyrie should have won that. Kyrie should have won that.
What's good, bro?
What's up?
What's up, bro?
You real late though. You real.
I know. I just got my phone, man.
Oh
Got
man,
the dick fence.
that's good. Yeah.
I thought today. So we talk about basketball today?
No, we were talking about football, but then we were talking about football, and then we went from one
Had a little mix
segment
of
on
baseball in there.
like like one segment of baseball. Now we just talking about what other Jalen was talking about. He said OKC is second or third seed. Like that's absolutely ridiculous.
So you don't want to come on here and defend himself.
Yeah, he
That's
don't.
a bold prediction.
Yeah, he's saying I'm Gucci. You know, I just woke up. Like shut up. They scared.
Hey, I'm gonna say my
What?
prediction. You know my
What?
prediction, Aaron.
What?
Don't say it,
We're
Brandon.
contending
Brandon,
in the East in
don't
3
say it.
seasons. I'm saying it.
Oh my.
I'm speaking it into existence.
How many wins y'all gonna win?
45.
Hold on, Brandon.
45.
45.
Brandon,
Who's
Brandon,
won
first,
45 what?
45 games.
Who's won 45 games?
Bulls.
He meant 45 losses.
you talking about this year, bro?
Yeah.
He meant
Who's won
45
45
losses.
Smack yourself.
He
I
meant
don't think I heard you
45
right.
losses.
It's kind of.
Brandon,
Let me hear you one more time. Who's won 45 games?
The Chicago Bulls are winning 45 games.
He meant 45 losses. He meant
45
losses.
games.
he might have been 45 losses.
45
games.
losses.
Bro, Brandon, you're banking on the Celtics self-imploding. The Sixers getting hurt. The Pacers
Indiana.
losing
The only team I'm worried about
and
is
the Bucks
Celtics.
doing something.
The Raptors.
If I'm being
the
honest-
Raptors.
You think Kawhi's
Nobody's
gonna resign?
worried about the Raptors, Aaron. We don't even know how many games Kawhi.
You think Kawhi's gonna resign, Aaron?
No.
No, absolute not.
But I
Wait.
said
We don't
3
even know if
seasons.
Kawhi's
I
still
said-
gonna
I
be
said
on the
in 3
team.
seasons. We're gonna contend in the East.
Is Fred Hoiberg gonna be the head coach?
Of course not.
I don't.
He thinks
know.
Fred Hoiberg is a good coach.
I'm not
Who do you
saying
think
he's a
Fred
good coach.
Hoiberg
I
is a
said,
good
yeah.
coach?
Billy Donovan is better than Fred Hoiberg, bro.
So y'all think you think they're gonna have a better record than the Lakers did last year?
That's what it sounds like.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
He did say that. Oh
Yeah, you smoking
Remember that?
smoking
I
jacks.
said what?
Oh yeah. You said the Bulls were gonna have a better record than the Lakers last year.
I was
Dang,
talking my
dude.
shit last year. That was when we was on the 12
Oh.
game win streak. That was when we was on that win streak.
Oh,
And we had Merit. Before we traded away Meritich, you know
what was
what I'm
y'all
saying?
record?
But let bygones
Y'all
be
was still
bygones,
bad.
you know what I'm saying? That was in the past. You know,
Right.
that was like
but
6
in the
months
Yeah, we
ago.
beat
future,
y'all
right?
twice.
So Brandon,
Y'all gonna have a better record than the Lakers did last year?
I think, yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah,
So Brandon,
yeah.
I mean,
my,
yeah.
Wait, Brandon,
good.
how
my.
we got
are you gonna?
because
Brandon, how you gonna win 45 games?
last year you gotta remember, last year we was injured, right? We was injured for half the season.
You have
right?
Jabari Parker and Zach LaVine, who are both injuries waiting to happen.
Look, can I say my point though?
Go ahead.
Last year we
Please
was
go
injured half
ahead.
the season, right? We didn't have our full
Yes.
core. We didn't have training camp, to be honest, because all our players was injured.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my
The
god.
excuse-
Same
Now
thing
we
could be
got-
said
now we
about
got-
the
now we got a
Lakers.
new player, Wendell Carter. You know, we got a nice young core. Wendell
Oh,
Carter.
but you ain't want him though.
Chris Dunn.
You ain't want him though.
I mean, honestly, who I thought we should have got out, Michael Porter.
You wanted Kevin Knox.
I wanted Kevin Knox. I'm not gonna lie.
Michael
Can
Porter
you be
would've
mad
worked
at me wanting Kevin Knox? You know,
I don't
Michael
think-
Porter.
we'll see
Michael
what he
Porter had
does.
a miracle surgery. He's straight now.
huh?
Well, Brandon, I don't think Michael Porter would have worked better with the Bulls than.
But
Kevin
I mean,
Knox.
Michael Porter, he got back injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, you ain't hear the news? He had a miracle breakthrough surgery. He's gonna play this season. Or some shit like that. I read yesterday. I don't know how that's
We'll
Who
see.
were
We'll
you?
see who's better.
I'm
what
just
source
saying,
did
like,
you get that from?
I'm
Jalen?
just saying, I'm just scared that he's gonna be bust. You know, it's just to me it seems like a risk.
Michael Porter.
Michael
All
Porter
right,
ain't gonna
you
bust.
know
I
what?
don't think he'll be back. You know, and it's not.
Michael Porter is with the Nuggets. I think that is one of the biggest reasons why he not gonna bust, man. You got Jamal Murray, Jokic,
Yeah,
and Michael Porter Jr.
Gary
yeah.
Harris.
So they're not gonna
That's a
try
pretty
to rush
good big
him back.
three.
Paul
right there.
Millsap.
Paul Millsap is like
Jokic.
35 years old. Isn't he?
Gary Harris.
Who's that?
Jamal Murray.
Oh, you needed Jamal Murray.
Gary Harris,
Nikola
who's that?
Jokic.
Gary Harris is pretty good.
Who's Gary Harris?
Underrated?
He's very underrated.
Again,
Underrated.
He's a shooting guard.
He's a shooting guard.
Pretty
we
good.
talking about Gary Harris now. I don't even know. I don't even know who this guy is.
That's a
Hold
problem,
on.
bro.
What's that dude? What's that dude you say would be
Chandler
like? I
Hutchinson?
don't know. I forgot his name.
Chandler Hutchinson.
Yeah. Who?
That sound like
Look.
He said
That sounds like a
he
made
said
up
he-
name.
No,
He
that
said he'd
sound
be a
like,
steal in the draft.
that sound like the dude that used to.
I stand by everything I say.
Lord have mercy.
Bro, does he have any?
Lord
Does he have
have
any relation to Chad Hutchinson, bro?
Who?